Amen. Your Excellency, even more. I know we know the song. I know we know the song. I know we know the song. Yes, sir. I know we know the song. What's the beer, sir? Work hard for the money. I work hard. We work hard for the money. We work hard for the money. We work hard for the money. Amen. It is God, no, ma'am. Amen. I am Sunday. Amen. Amen. Oh, what in I'm coming. No. Oh, amen. Yes. Amen. Make some noise. Bang boy, I go knock up. Amen already. Amen already, Dado. Are you ready to be blessed today? Don't go knocking me already. I did share. Go, I got the blessing. Yes. Are you ready? Let's do this. Aqua fresh. Yes. Odudu. Aqua fresh. Shaku shaku. Aqua fresh. Odudu. Aqua fresh. Shaku shaku. Aqua fresh. Odudu. Aqua fresh. Odudu. Aqua fresh. Odudu. 1, 2. Aqua made already. Hold on. I am ready for your young folk. Made already. Don't give it already. I am no champion. Where my people? I love you guys. Don't give it already. Yes, I am ready for your young folk. I am no champion. I don't look around the world as I try to glow. Yes. The hard way, not the only way. If you want the hard way, not the only way. Spirituality no be Sunday service. Come go super close. Spirituality no be Sunday service. Na yeah. Ide awo. And then yeah, unayake, afofon, apapa, ufon no fon, asko papa, anegero, adiagado. Thank you. You can never hide it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, DJ. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Put your hands together for the Unique Brothers. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Your Excellency, we welcome you. Please, to formally start this opening ceremony for the Ignite Conference 2023, I love to ask that we all take the national anthem, as will be led by the brass band. The anthem, please. The Akwa Ibom anthem, please. To the faith of Thank you very much. Please, you can take your seats. Thank you and welcome. Thank you so much. Your Excellency, the Governor of Akwa Ibom State, we're very delighted to welcome you for the Ignite Conference, the 2023 edition, with the theme calling on all of us to stretch. Your Excellency, just before you walked in, we've had a lot of activities to keep us entertained and to keep us educated while waiting for your arrival. So I'm just going to quickly take some introductions down, and we would end these opening ceremonies
in just about 20 minutes. So let me first welcome to our midst His Excellency, the Governor of Akwa Ibom State, His Excellency, the youth-friendly Governor of Akwa Ibom State, His Excellency, the entrepreneurship-friendly Governor of Akwa Ibom State. But he's not just sitting here as the Governor of Akwa Ibom State. He's sitting here as a man who had the vision for the Ignite conference before he ever dreamt of being a governor. So today, this gentleman has grown to become a governor, and yet is still growing his vision. Please, can you put your hands together and celebrate His Excellency Pastor Umo Eno, Governor of Akwa Ibom State. Thank you so much. His Excellency has come here with a woman who has supported him all these years and is still supporting him. Never tired, always smiling. Wife of the Governor of Akwa Ibom State, Pastor Mrs. Patience Umo Eno. Please, can we celebrate her? Thank you. We have the Deputy Governor of Akwa Ibom State in our midst, Distinguished Senator Dr. Mrs. Akun Eyaganyi. We welcome you, ma'am. Thank you very much. I think we can stop there. At the end, I'll bring you back. Thank you. Welcome. Thank you so much. Let me acknowledge the presence of the chairman of this conference, Mrs. Mfon Ekong Soro, who's the managing partner of Paulo Soro & Co. Please put your hands together and just celebrate her. Thank you so much. We acknowledge the presence of distinguished senators in our midst. Particularly, I acknowledge distinguished Senator Emmanuel Ibom. Welcome, sir. Thank you for being a part of this event. All members of the Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly that are here. Let me acknowledge the former Deputy Speaker of the Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly. We welcome you, Right Honorable Princess Felicia Bassi. The Secretary to the Government of Akwa Ibom State is here in our midst, Prince Enobongwa. We welcome you. The Head of the Civil Service is also here. We welcome you, Elder Efyong Essien. Let me acknowledge wife of the former Governor of Akwa Ibom State, Mrs. Fumi Nkanga, who has also joined us at this event. Thank you so much. I acknowledge, please, Obong Enokban, on behalf of all the other members of the House of Representatives that are here. Thank you very much, Archbishop Samakman. We acknowledge your presence and we thank you for being here. Let me acknowledge the chairman in charge of the planning of this very beautiful conference that we're here to learn from. We welcome you and thank you for the great work you've done, Pastor Imo Jacob. Please, can we put our hands together and celebrate him? I would have wanted to list all the other members of the planning committee, but time would fail me. Can we make it louder so they can cover all the other members, please? Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Your Excellency, we acknowledge the presence of captains of industries that are here. We welcome Hensek Uwemokoko, fellow Nigerian Society of Engineers. We welcome Ukeme Eyo of UNK. Thank you so much for being a part of this. I welcome all our speakers that are here. Please, time would fail me to list all of you. But on behalf of all of them, the keynote speaker, Mr. Babs Ogunde, who is the CEO of Koda Microfinance Bank. Please, can we celebrate him? Thank you so much. We welcome you. Thank you for coming and thank you for being a huge blessing to the business community in Nigeria and outside. Your Excellency, we welcome everyone that is here. Let me acknowledge our spiritual fathers. Before your arrival, Your Excellency, we had a very powerful and deep charge by Pastor Sylvanus Okafia of the Insight Bible Church. Please, can we celebrate him on behalf of all the other men of God and women of God that are here? Thank you so much. Please, please, permit me, because we've come here to learn, and we've come here not necessarily to do a lot of introductions. I just want to punctuate there on the introductions. But as I often say, that you were not mentioned does not mean that you're not honored. We really honor you. We celebrate you. We appreciate you. Let me please ask that we put our hands together for all these young Akwa Ibom people that are here to be ignited, to receive the fire, to run their businesses and their personal vision as they hear the business stories of everyone here. Thank you so much. We appreciate and welcome you. Your Excellency, as I had mentioned, our intendment is to make sure that we finish these opening ceremonies in the next 20 minutes. I've used the first 3, I think. So let me welcome Your Excellency for the opening remarks at this event, the chairman of this conference, Mrs. Mfon Ekong Soro, managing partner of Paul. You should come through. Thank you so much. Please, can we celebrate her? Celebrate her. That's the chairman of conference. Celebrate her.
Mrs. Mfon Usoro holds a BSc in Sociology from the University of Calabar, a Bachelor of Laws from the University of Buckingham, Bachelor of Laws from the Nigerian Law
Senator Dr. Mrs. Akwa. At this point, sir, may I adopt the existing protocols? But I cannot fail but hail the youth that have filled this hall. Welcome all our young ones, the entrepreneurs and the entrepreneurs to be. Well, the MC says 20 minutes to conclude. I normally give my chair people 10 minutes, but I try to abbreviate the 10 minutes so that we can stay within the time. It's interesting, when I was invited to speak, I was also informed that this is not a new initiative. It is something His Excellency, at that time not a governor, had started in 2017. And I believe all of you and myself were delighted to see the consistency and that he has not abandoned that project. I also asked to see what they have achieved in the past years. And I was given evidence, some of them are in the program, of those who won and who were given some bit of money, grants to start business. They have their success stories. And that encouraged me, and I'm sure for you young ones, you're also motivated to see your peers having made a success of this program. But first of all, let me just say, by lifting of hands, how many of us here are below 40? Can you just lift your hands up? Below 40. Below 40. Below 40? Fantastic. Your Excellency, we are actually speaking to the young ones. They are in the majority, and the rest of us are here to support them. Why are we interested in you? We're interested in you because you are our future. Statistics has it that Nigeria is about 217 million, and that slightly over 70% of that number is made up of youths, and that is about 151 million. And then 42% out of that 151 million or thereabout is made up of youths under the age of 15. So you can see those of us at my age, we are a drain. Very soon we'll be a drain on the economy because we'll become pensioners. We will be the ones visiting the hospital most. But you are the future of Nigeria. That is why the world is interested in Africa, really. And we are so blessed that in Akwa Ibom, we have that much youth. I look at you, I see the passion, I see the excitement, and I wish I was you, truly. I would like to be a young one at these exciting times. You know why? Because when we were young, there were no deliberate programs for the youth. It was your parents and perhaps your aunties. But for governments all over the world now to have initiatives, programs that are targeted at the youths as part of the SDG program means that you are living at an exciting time. Never mind that we will always say, oh, youths are difficult. It is not easy to be a young one, I know. It's not also that easy to parent a young one. But you are our hope. When I listened to Ekaite Umo earlier, the DG, I was motivated because there are prospects for all of us to achieve what we want to achieve. As you came in here, I'm sure you all had a dream. You had your vision of what you want to achieve. Don't leave without achieving that vision, which would have been a progressive vision that will add to your development. The adults here today are not for themselves, they are here for you. So if you have anyone you had in mind to speak to, try and have access to that person and speak to the person. Not all of us have bodyguards that will move you away. I'm sure all of us adults will be happy to indulge the young ones today because today is their day. The chairman, or Charles Udo, part of the organizers, did tell me I should share my story, my business. It's not a very exciting story. In fact, if you want to look at a mentor or somebody that should motivate, especially the female folk, I will draw you amongst all these heavyweights that are here. One of them is Dr. Mrs. Akwa. Senator, PhD, not the one that they dashed, and now deputy governor, and a mother, a successful wife. How good can it get in terms of emulation? You see, when you see women like that, you see men that are achieving, it gives us hope, hope that you can. You see and you can. That is very important. I see the youths, what I see are future engineers.